game on Steam, and I really, really wanted to play it. It looked really freaking cool. So, I'm just opening this up now, and it's asking me to create a profile, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Go ahead and create a profile. Create. Congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Excited. I get to select a profile picture. So, I'm Asian, and a girl. Should I do this one? I'll do this one. She looks really cute. I'm gonna put my name, Sammy. Alright, this part I'm gonna block out because I'm looking at my email. Okay, next step, I agree. I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the citizens of the lives of the citizens of the nation. Ooh. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Be diligent, your work has severe impact. Ooh, I'm excited. Setting up profile. Ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. Ooh. Logging in. Freedom Plaza, April 12th, 2017. It's gonna be next month, I think. I like the artwork or the graphics, I guess basically you could say, of this game. Because most of the time, most games are like really detailed, their faces and stuff like that. And I like this. It doesn't like, I don't know. I just like the art for this kind of game. It looks really nice, and it's really beautiful. It's detailed in its own type of way. So, but anyways, it doesn't seem like I really have to do anything right now. It's just, oh, okay. It's looking at people's faces again. Oh. Someone has a police record. Okay then. Well, I guess everybody else is good. I don't know what's gonna go on now. They're zooming in on people making out. Or whatever they're doing. Oh my god. No. Yes, I totally wanted to see a girl dying. Oh my god. Episode 1, the clocks were striking 13. Why? Why? You're online, good. Symes. Hello, Symes. I might be saying that wrong. Sims? Call me... Did I just say Sims? Symes? Let's just say Symes, because it sounds unique. Call me Symes. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. April 13th, 2017. So this is the next day from what happened before. For this test phase, you're one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Ooh, I'm special. Normally congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Its purpose is for storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, The National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. So, click this reader. Headlines. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profile. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Okay, so after I'm done browsing it. Bomb obliterates freedom. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Ooh, that's scary. Detonation destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonn. 3 people killed, 5 people severely injured. Terrorist ambition suspected as a mysterious letter reaches authorities. Ooh, that's scary. Bonn, at approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonn. According to the official police records, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces have closed off the area immediately. Experts believe that the attack was an attack of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirm that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, the thoughts are free, had reached local authorities. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I can't say that. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. Okay, so they said after we read that, then click unknown person. What now? Oh, there you go. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The profile you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman on that CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Where's the arrest record? Did I go to reader again? They said we're supposed to know them, but they have nothing on there. I think, did I press this? Oh, there's a red star. Okay, I guess the red stars are the ones that are important, so... Watergate Cassandra, July 10th, 2016. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that will be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. So drag this. Dragging. Complete. Should I drag her picture too? Boop. We need to see how she looks like. Blue-haired woman. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information and documents can only become a data chunk when it clearly can be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Ms. Watergate's prior arrest to that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. So the charge was that she assaulted a police officer. Previously arrested for an assault on a police officer. Dragging to Orwell. Related document found. Okay, good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I mean, I guess. I do not. Okay, so I'm faster. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you'll see what I mean. Okay. Is there anything else, Sarah? Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly removed, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay down on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. So maybe it wasn't her. Why did they arrest her? Is this woman a terrorist? Is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago. Remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. I'm sorry if you guys keep on hearing notifications. My Skype is on. I probably should turn that off. Sorry about that. I went ahead and fixed that. Alright, Botten. The case that keeps the media and the public guessing Cassandra W., pictured above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as a part of the demonstration. So that's why he said that, because it was at the Freedom Plaza. Okay. We'll go and drag this and we'll read the rest of the thing. Oh, okay. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up right there, right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay, so after that part, it's the demonstration against the new amendments to the government's model project, the safety bill. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police had not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused, Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession. So she is an artist. Has denied the accusations completely and has asked for additional support. A trial has been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacrux, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the rioters as an anti-governmental terrorist. Okay, didn't know what that means, but okay, we're gonna drag that because she is a artist. Oh yes, who does street art by blowing up memorials to pieces by any chance? Great, you found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going blind into this case. Then why would you have me do it if you knew it already? The Orwell Ethical Codex indicates that investigators like yourself are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators, then we will draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important, never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk if you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on to the next case. Alright, so... okay, so we'll go ahead and go back here, I guess, to look at another thing. Cassandra's portfolio. Alright, should we drag this picture? Well, we already have a picture of her, so I don't think it's necessary. Welcome to the port of Cassandra Watergate. I'm Cassie, a wonderful inhabitant of the Wonderland right behind the rainbow. Probably don't need that because she's probably just saying that. I'm glad you found me. You finally found the courage to quit my full-time day job and focus on my art career. And put my stuff on portfolio. You'll find some hand-picked selections of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures down below. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my UTEL account, the Cassie92, and tell me which piece you'd like. I'm going to make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing, free of charge. Now off you go and have fun. Okay, so she quit her dull daytime job to focus on her art career. Interesting. We should find out what job that was. Alright, Sims, we will. My UTEL account, the Cassie92. That'll probably be important. Anything else, Sims? Oh, there you go. Good. You found a hot chat handle. That will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear when they have started. Okay, cool. My kitty. Yep, that beauties me. Never sure about the title though. The businessman's forgotten daughter, or victim of traditionalism. I can't speak that. In pink. What do you think? Would this be important? Daughter of entrepreneurs. So I think that's something good to put in there. Did we find something? Oh, the listener popped up. Okay. April 13th session, unknown person. Recording started. Hey, you. Hey, Jossie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. Stealing credit cards, are we, Cassandra? I'm in the middle of buying Olive Button with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Okay, we're gonna drag that there. She stole a credit card of an unknown person. Were you able to find out who she was talking about? We can lock it for the owner. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-around badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call for one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Better pick up some shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed and all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. I'm guessing he's talking about her. Alright, so Joseph Langley is the one that she stole the card from. So we'll put that information in there. Document found. Wait, she stole the credit card of a lawyer? Really? We should be able to track down the credit card of this Langley down and lock it for him. Done. No, really, no need to thank me, Mr. Langley. You now have a profile for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Alright, cool. Data tokens will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant files. Okay. Thought as much. Better pick up. Okay, so he said. Oh, she said. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up one of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents. Then. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you gonna tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. Gotta go now. Text you later. XOXO. Someone's avoiding the question. That's funny. Wrong profile. How do we go back? Okay, so just click her and drag this to her. One related document found. Watergate Pharma Entrepreneurs. That does ring a bell. So I'm guessing Symes found something. So we'll go back to the reader, we'll click this. Which one should we read first? Let's read this one first. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Okay, so this is just listing the medications they have. I think if we want to find information about her, we'll probably do jobs. Chief Operating Officer. I guess not. Let's do company. Maybe there'll be more information on there. The Watergate name has been inseparable from the progression and improvement of pharmaceutical research for more than 80 years. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine. At the same time, it's the largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. So the Watergate Foundation, it's been established in 1931. Bruno Watergate is the CEO, so Chief Executive Officer. CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc. is Bruno Watergate, grandson of our founder, Edgar Watergate. He does charity. Alice Watergate, co-partner of the firm with her husband. She holds a PhD in biology, chemistry, and she leads the research and development laboratories. And Miss Cassandra Watergate, Junior COO. Carrying the family traditions to the next generation, Alice and Bruno's daughter Cassandra will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and quite unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year-strong legacy. So if we were to drag that, it would create a lot of stuff. So for the mom and the dad, so we'll drag that there. Thank you. Now I see keeping it a family affair. We'll drag this because it's saying that she's a COO. So is that actually the same person? It is. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look to see if there's any new information available. Okay, so let's read this one first. Procedure, closing, racist manipulations, suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Speculated that the accused parents manipulated the trial. Orwell informs me you have just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whatever the content of two data chunks are odds with another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed. This is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there's no way for you to reverse your choice. So I can drag that there, but it will conflict with whatever we... Okay, so I wouldn't... Okay. Okay, so basically what this is saying is that Joseph Langley was the... Okay, so they're saying that this is her lawyer, and because of that's her lawyer, and that her family, used money to basically make it so that so no charges would be. Her family made it so that there would be no charges against her. Basically, that's what the newspaper is saying. Headlines. Okay, so let's read this. This is new, they said, apparently. Should we read this too? Is there something more we can gain from this? A Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I have a hard time keeping it for myself. Is in a relationship. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so we'll go and get that. So I think the red star is showing that there's like more information that we can get in there, I believe. So headlines. Crime rate continues to drop. Botan, the Ministry of Security, has presented latest numbers on crime statistics in the country. Never have before been so few violent crimes. I don't know which one I'm supposed to read. Just all of them? I guess not. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published the new crime statistic report for the preceding year. According to the report, the number of recorded criminal offenses decreases by 4.8% in comparison to last year. The crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a result of the implement of the safety bill. Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix appeared very pleased by these numbers and declared this development an outstanding result of a successful safety policy. When confronted with the recent assault on Botan, she once again admitted the ambitious goals of the government have not yet been accomplished. She further mentioned that the activities are currently being established, which have been considerable impact preventing future incidents. So let's look at the safety bill. So this is what they're talking about. They're just talking about before the safety bill got passed. That's how high crime was, I guess. The peacekeeping mission. The terrorist incident in 2008 was the terrible consequence of our premature retreat of our troops from Pardes, a region torn by civil unrest for years, ordered by the government to fix our predecessors' mistakes. The party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants for both countries alike. Okay, so I don't think I'm supposed to read that, actually. Oh, I guess I was supposed to, but there's more that I was supposed to read. So let's finish reading this first, because there's still more to take from this. So this we read already. Yeah, with this one we read already, so. Headline, so let's go. I think it's this one. Negotiations in Triflith failed? Is this what we're supposed to read? I don't think so. I think it was supposed to be that one that we read. Okay, so projects. So they want me to click projects, I guess. Or drag projects. I'm so confused. Robert Blaine is the Prime Minister. Arthur Scott Gallagher is Secretary of Economy and Trade. Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security. Peter Faulkner, Secretary of Defense. He's the one that created the Partridge peacekeeping mission. So that's the one. He's the one that created the one where the soldiers got to another country. 5 pillars for a great nation: safety and security, economy and commerce, values and tradition, migration and foreign affairs, education and health. Participate. Become a part of the party. There are many ways in which you can contribute to the nation's success. Donate, volunteer, become a member, join the army of the nation. I don't know what I was actually supposed to take from any of that. Am I supposed to go to the center now? I honestly do not know what to do. Okay, find objective. Find the info on the previous job Cassandra mentioned she quit. Find the reason why the investigation against Cassandra was closed. Okay, so I have to find out why she quit her previous job. So let's go to... Well, we already know it was to pursue her art career. Right? We'll stick with this picture, I guess. Well, I'm not really sure what more info I can really find on her. There's really not anything else. Was I supposed to drag this? I wonder. Because I know she's probably just joking. So you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate really is living in Wonderland? Somehow I doubt that. Call that intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You've got to be more careful next time around. So I didn't get in trouble for that. Dang it. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to read. Okay, so is she a terrorist? No, she's not. So I guess I do have to drag the ones where they said, where is it? I believe, procedure, closing raises manipulation suspicions. So I think I am supposed to drag these. That's what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Okay. So what am I supposed to do now? Okay. Find info on the previous job Cassandra mentioned she quit. So the company. I thought I found all the junior COO. There you go. I guess that's the way everything stays in the family. She's being an artist and as junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she quit a dull day job, didn't she? Yeah, she did. What now? Find info on the previous job Cassandra mentioned she quit. Jobs. COO. Oh, they're looking for one. We're urgently looking for a chief operating officer or COO to replace the retired formerly appointed predecessor. From junior COO. Wow. Okay. So, yes. Put that there. One related document found. Or maybe I was wrong and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. This is good. This is probably what she meant about quitting her day job. Good. Currently I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite radical change. Don't you agree? Let's find out what happened between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift. Finally, something new. Okay, Cassandra's timeline. You're invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. Pop artist and free thinker. Okay, you do not need a new profile. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. Don't you think so, Miss Cassandra? Place of residence is not there, but her birth date is there, so we'll put that there. 1992, so she's what, about like 25, I think. Interests are art, music, and activism. You're not gonna say anything. What a lineup. Yes, what a lineup indeed. Cassandra likes the Targets, painting, Alice in Wonderland, and her cat Kikyo. Kikyo, yeah. Woohoo! First day of freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. Okay. Jake Clefton. Ooh, what an asshole. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. XC. Listen, Jake, I'm not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art has already got me a lot of money, more than enough to pay all my bills. Don't you worry about me. Despised puppets of the state, you finally managed to destroy us entirely. There's nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck you all. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painfully, Cassandra. Ooh. Opposes the government vehemently. Yes, she does oppose the government. Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. Mary Bly, sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You feel much better. Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again, I cannot deal with this right now. Ew. Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. I can't speak. But in that case, that's in the past now. So we can't really, I wouldn't put that there yet, I guess. Cassandra Watergate changed status on August 22nd, 2016. Cassandra is in a relationship with Joseph Langley. Yep, so we'll put that there. We know that already. With her lawyer, might be noteworthy. Wow, I cannot speak at all. The Beholder actually wrote about me freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention the speculations of her parents buying me out. Makes the click counts go boom, doesn't it? That's the thing that we read, saying that her parents were the one that caused her to get these suspicions off of her. At least you're redeemed now. I want to blow off some steam together with a little late night shopping tour. Mary, not today. I have a date this evening. Who is the lucky one? Case closed. Oh. Congratulations, I never had any doubts about it. Kiddo, you're my hero for both the heroic and drug way. 1,000 cams of the plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world of this dirty surveillance machinery and only use this to intimidate and mislead the people into believing false promises. Cams for safety, one big lie. Well, I'm so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party Day on Friday? Thanks, guys. I'm so happy. I'm sure you heard the load fall off my mind. Yeah, I would totally write an article on our blog. Of course, I'm so in. Change her picture. That concert was amazing. So amazing that I decided to do my hair, give my hair a little makeover. So without further ado, how do you like it? Oh, okay, so she changed her hair. Mary Bly, who apparently said that they're best friends, she's writing a lot. And it seems like Cassandra's just kind of like fed up with her. Oh my god, what happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you ask me before going to a stylist? We could have gone together. Cassie's going punk. Did Mommy and Daddy agree with that? Looks nice. That's a whole new you. You also need a new name. What about Catharsis? I don't know if I said that right. That's clever. Me likey. So henceforth, Cassandra should now be known to the world as Catharsis. Should I put that? I'll put that in there. You're welcome. An alias name. You know, people on the web, so many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias, then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. That's great, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group if you want to join us. It would be nice to have you with us for the protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday. So he's the one that invited her to a protest. An activist group? Is there anything more specific? Oh. Joseph Langley. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories. Now I was just there for moments before that happened. Ugh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. So she catches the bus there. That's why she was there at the beginning of the episode. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidence after all. I will reserve all my thoughts until you find more evidence. I was so happy when Goldfells accepted me into thought. I was just really wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way: if you would have not gone to the protest, you never would have been wrongfully indicted, and we would never would have met. We would have never met. Yeah, and I would have not been called a terrorist in all the papers. You are not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn it. What? Your card's not working here. Can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something? Oh. Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there. I guess we'll have to go with that wine. What, Joseph Langley? Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. Surprisingly out of schedule. I can't postpone it. You gotta be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, just calm down. I think he's married. Have you taken your methorine? Methorine? Yes, god damn it. She takes medication, methorine. Is the only thing that matters to you is that I'm on happy pills all fucking day. So I can keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. Oh, can I go back and read that? Damn it. Please, darling, it's nothing like that, and you know it, so I can keep my mouth shut every time you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Don't you understand that? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now. Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. I'm going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Ooh, someone's a little mad. Okay, so methari. So let's actually look. I know I probably have more to read on her timeline, but we can look at products now. And methari blue. You'll find a list of that. Antidepressants to help stabilize your emotions. I wonder if her adverse attitude towards sea salt is actually worth anything then. Perhaps emotions are high if she were reliant on this medication. Yeah, that's true. Looking at what you've extracted so far, we're dealing with potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate that to law enforcement. But I wasn't done reading it. Alright, I'll go ahead and end this here, I think. Or I may have to. I'm probably going to keep on going, and I might split them up, because I think I have to finish this whole thing in order to actually go back to it. I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and finish this, and I'll just split them up into two separate videos. So. Alright, so let's go back to Cassandra's timeline. So where were we last time? Can we finish with this conflict? Not yet. Okay. So we'll go down here. The last thing we read was her getting invited. Okay. Just discovered this new hot band, the Targets. Man, do they rock hard. They're playing a concert next week. Who's coming along? Mary, I'm looking at you. Oh, so she invited her friend, but her friend was like, sure. Punk's not really my style. Sorry, Cass, can't we just go see some Cherry Cheek sometime? They are not just some punks. Their lead singer is a real cutie, and they have this cool guitarist girl. Plus, they've got a message. What's not to like? No, sorry, it's not for me. Bah, alrighty. You're the one missing out. I'll have them all for myself then. Oh, so this is before she dyed her hair and everything. Ooh la la, wee wee non. Having an amazing shopping tour with my Mary, the best friend of all times. But you really should consider paying a visit to your hairstylist soon, darling. Well, that is what happens when you do my hair. Oh, insult there. Let's see. So, I'm not actually sure which one to put on there. I'll just put this on there because she does now have a conflict with her. So we'll put that there. Can I put the one down there as well? How sad. Will it let me put the one down there? It won't. Okay, so because I chose that one, that's why. Okay. Alright, what else? So I think the social shows that I still really do have something left on there to put, I think. I'm just probably not finding it hard enough, maybe. Okay, so I'll just put that there just to... Is that all you need me to upload? Okay. And then just upload this as well. We'll choose this one because I guess that's the most recent one. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Found out what might have caused her change in character between now and then, before her presumed attack on a police officer. So that's what I was looking at, the timeline. So I was looking at that and I put everything in there. Did I miss something? Depressive. Is there anything in the listener that I may have missed? I was so happy that the Goldfellas, there you go. The activist group, that's what I forgot. One related document found. An activist group called Thought. Interesting, maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Goldfellas? We should find out something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. The Thought overview. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George Orwell, the program we're using. Freedom is unfree. Welcome to the thought block. Pick any entry. I want to choose an unexpected proposal. Okay, so I guess we can only choose the one that's not archived. Freedom is unfree. Freedom is unfree. The Cassie one. Okay. Hold on. Entry 9. The freedom is unfree. It's cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that a little more than? Is that more than just a little bit? I don't know. Ironic. You probably know me. All know me as that blue-haired punk girl, punk bitch, stupid cunt, anti-governmental terrorist. These are only some of the names I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. This was just in the middle of chaos. Someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. Has an adverse attitude towards violence. One would assume... Oh, no. Hold on. Can I go back really quick? One would assume that in this age there are cams everywhere, but it'd be easy to prove whether I was involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all, which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You can keep calm, quiet, and careful when there are cameras around, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much all of this for the web, and it's our real lives too. We've all been brought to the Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school. We were told lavish tales about the founders of the nation, told to show national pride, and I know what you're thinking. This thing is damn ugly. What is the even donut? What is that donut even? The Let Freedom Ring? But the statement behind this ridiculously enormous heap of stones should be clear. In the middle of the Capitol, there are a symbol of freedom, wow, I cannot speak, I'm so sorry, guys. Comprehensible symbolism for everyone, isn't it? With the cameras there, this is now the plasm of unfreedom, if anything at all. So, this leads me back to the first entry. Goldfels, administrator. So let's go. Can we drag this? I propose this consideration of the question, are thoughts still free? Hey Goldfels, interesting name by the way, stumbled upon your new blog. Some truth you told is about important in this one's. You get your first follower. So the creator of this blog was the one whose nickname is Goldfels. Cassandra's timeline. Ha! Finally, someone had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Ooh. Sees assault justified for showing the futility of. Oh, yeah, you're conflicting with yourself. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and drag this. I suspected as much. Seems like we're looking at the right person. Alright, we found what is good. So found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for a little something more concrete. We have to dig deeper. Listener. Ooh, another chat coming in. Juliet Carrington. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Jules. Hi, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know your post on timelines about this assault. You really shouldn't write something like that. Really, Jules, you're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No, I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know? It's because what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing shit stirred up all of this crap again, you know? What I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. Oh. Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault, Juliet? I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children I've lost because I lost it. Fuck. Who knows what could have happened if you hadn't stopped him. This is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole, the worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not writingly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie, nobody existent. admitted guilt towards Juliet. The conflict is that you'll have to let it go. Put that there. What? She openly admitted such a violent act? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. Next stop, Wonderland, right? Just kidding. Next time, be careful with providing the wrong data, okay? In Miss Watergate's case, this is not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. You'll have to let it go. Ooh, I feel bad. Maybe I wasn't supposed to put that. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. Ooh. It better be believe me. Wait a second, somebody's at the door. BRB. Oh, it's the popos. Okay, I'll wait. It is the police. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You still together? You haven't been talking about much all that lately. Well, not as much as before. Oh. Hello? Are you still there? Cassie? I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved with the bombing, we might be able to question her. And with that admission of guilt, she'll probably serve some time. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is not in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group, though. Whether they... Oh, God. Oh, that's so freaking scary. The freaking music changed. No, no, no. Take a look at the news. 2 dead after second explosion. Explosion at... That is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same letter found, so these cells were connected. And as if it wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at that time. So that's out of her picture, at least for this attack. This complicates matters massively, so much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors, see how we're able to proceed given these accentuating circumstances. You could do it today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Ooh. 2 dead after second explosion. Explosive charge set off at Silicon University at Boston. At least 2 people dead, 3 injured. Once again, a letter has been received just before the crime. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus at Boston University. According to the latest reports, at least 2 people were killed, with further 3 severely injured. The area was evacuated immediately. According to unconfirmed statements, the city administration office of Boston received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation. So the same one. We'll inform you on any developments on this event as soon as further details are available. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and log out. Yes, I am done for my work today. So there are assaults on the group, and this is all about Targaryen and Cassandra Watergate. Okay, so that is a summary for day 1. Thank you so much, guys, for following through with this with me. I may or may not split this up into 2 parts. I may just play this all as 1 episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys look forward to the next one. I think this one I'm really interested in, right? I'm excited to look forward to doing the 2nd episode. So, I guess until then, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more games like this, let me know. Always comment down that comment section down below if you guys want to see anything different. Also, hit that subscribe button as well and hit that little bell if you guys want to have any notifications of whenever I post up my next video. And until then, I will see you guys next time.